Is this thing on? Hello, friends, and welcome. I am just wrapping up a series on business strategy and setting it up right for the new year. But here's a little bit of a problem. And I really want to say this with all my love, but many of you are getting into the same rut. I'm just going to give the automatic answer because I think I've heard this before, and you're not actually doing the work. You're not listening to the little tidbits of gold that I've thrown out in the episodes. And so I want to sit here and highlight, call you out because I want you to get right for this next year.
The Business Bites, quick education for busy entrepreneurs with an end goal of creating the real business in real life that you want.
Hello friends, welcome to Business Bites, where we are getting you to a real biz and real life through business, legal, and marketing strategies. But y'all can't do that if you're making mistakes. Now here's the deal. We've already walked through the formula that you need to demand all the decisions and actions in your business. If you haven't listened to them, make sure you go back and listen. We dig deep into consumer avatar, unique serving position, your offerings, which by the way, simplify down so you can scale up. And then also going into identifying our content runway, because no matter what type of business that you're in, you have to be putting content out, whether it's visual, audio, graphic, any of that. So make sure that you have that formula under control. But here's the deal. Here are 3 mistakes that many of you are making. So number 1, I think it's awesome that you've been identifying who your consumer avatar is, but unfortunately, you've only been blindly led by what your avatar wants. And that's assuming you even attracted the right people in the first place, right? Don't know? Go back and listen to the episode about it. But yes, I get it. We want to source our audience. We want to source our customers, the people we want to reach. But guess what? They're not the business owner. You are. So quit blindly listening and buck up, become the authority, become the leader. Because guess what? You have the solution to their problem. They may not realize it, or they think they know, but they don't really get why you are the go-to, which honestly is on you to show them, but you're not showing them if you're just blindly giving them what they want. Number 2 is the complete opposite of this. This is completely ignoring what your avatar wants. Yes, get it. Just told you not to completely blindly listen to what they say, but now I'm also telling you, do not blindly ignore them either. There is a balance. It's a dance. You got to put it together because you are the authority and go-to. That's pretty much what you're trying to position yourself on, depending on what it is that you're putting in the marketplace. Service-based, product-based, no matter what, you have probably developed, hopefully, a unique serving position that makes you completely different than anyone else. But how are you going to do that if you're completely doing what the avatar wants? And how are you going to actually serve them if you're completely doing everything you want? You've got to marry the two and kind of remember that you are setting the framework. You are the go-to. You are the person that is leading the way to provide the solution to your consumer avatar's problem. So yes, listen to them, but not blindly. Yes, you want to give them what you want, but not blindly. You got to marry the two together. And the 3rd mistake that I'm seeing so many of you make is that you're following trends and completely throwing the formula out the window. Remember, consumer avatar plus unique serving position plus offerings in your runway, all of those, that formula is going to dictate whether or not you buy into a trend or not. I get it. I love Reels. I love TikTok. I'm all about this stuff, but there's always something coming out. And if you are not following through this formula to dictate where to put your time, money, and energy, you're going to end up completely confusing your avatar. You're going to end up not serving your avatar, which means you're not going to be making money and you're not going to be happy as an entrepreneur. So don't blindly ignore the avatar. Don't blindly do whatever you want against the avatar or what you're trying to sell to them, but also don't blindly do what they ask, but also don't just blindly jump into these trends. And you know, it's funny, you're going, Rachel, I get it. I've been in business, but I'd be willing to bet that there's many of you that have run through this formula years ago, think you're good, or superficially know it, but you're really not digging in. So now's the time that I really strongly suggest you pause, go, take a listen, dig into developing all of this, because you know what? If you all were following the steps of that formula, I wouldn't be seeing these mistakes going on online still, and we're only a couple weeks into the year. We still have time to fix this and get our stuff right for the year, so let's do it. Come and listen, and I will talk to y'all next week.
Snag more of these weekly videos on your favorite platform or at rachelbranke.com.